Everybody, it's Mark T, and it's time to review the new Doctor Who episode that was on last night. This was a pretty awesome episode. If you missed it, it was a 1 hour special called St. John's Bells. So if you want to look it up online, go do that, whatever. It was a very good episode, and it was basically the first episode with the Doctor's new companion, Oswin. I can't remember what her full name was, but she was also in the Christmas special. Anyway, this was a really good episode. This was like the first really great episode I've seen since the last episode of the first half of season 7, which we lost to the original companions. Anyways, it was actually a very fantastic episode. The thing I like the most is that, while in this episode, if you've seen it, the main villain doesn't exactly get defeated like in that one episode, but the company that he runs gets destroyed. They're defeated. Anyway, basically the plot goes around this. The Doctor has been staying with monks for I'm not really sure how long, studying up on Oswin, because as we all know, or if you don't, spoiler alert, she died twice in both of the times Doctor met her in season 7. The first time in the first episode, where that was like the second episode. It's like Arkham, the Asylum of the Daleks, I think it was called. Where we find out that she got turned into a Dalek, and then in the Christmas special, where she died falling off from a cloud while near the TARDIS. Anyway, we find her again, and she calls up the Doctor. Sort of ironically, it's very strange how she does it, but basically she has trouble with her internet, and she calls up the Doctor, and he doesn't really know why he gets the call, but finds out who she is, and then takes the TARDIS all the way down to see her. While that's happening, we find that there is this strange Wi-Fi thing that comes up every time someone clicks on Wi-Fi, and it basically, by clicking on it, your soul gets taken away to this company where basically people put souls to work, or given to anybody, but people are really scared while they're in that dimension. Anyways, Oswin ends up getting captured. The Doctor has to save her, thankfully, in the nick of time, before she's completely downloaded by these people, because they basically download your soul like they download a movie. Moving on. Anyway, so the Doctor saves her from near downloadation, because he refuses to let her die since she's already died twice, although technically the first time she wasn't actually dead, she was just changed into a Dalek. Moving on. So, yes, he saves her, and then she asks all these questions, and also something changed while she was being downloaded. Apparently, when Doctor downloaded her back from wherever the hell she was being downloaded from, she took in some amazing genius computer ability when she didn't have any computer ability originally. So basically, she's going to be a big help for the Doctor. So anyway, after that, the Doctor takes her to the TARDIS. They go on a trip, and she gets recaptured by these people, but unfortunately she's completely downloaded this time, and the Doctor's stuck with himself. But ingeniously, because during the time she got captured the second time, she was using her computer technological abilities to find where exactly these people are being downloaded to, and the people doing the downloading. So the Doctor ingeniously sends the robot that he captured, because the way they do it is they send a robot with a cavity in the back of his head that when he turns around is basically a clear mirror that if you look straight at it, it will basically suck your soul that way. Kind of like the way that people in the native language just think that taking a picture would steal their soul, but this time it actually does. Anyways, so she gets taken to the company, the Doctor, does an ingenious way of solving this problem this time by making the robot, because the robots can also change into different forms. So he uses this robot that looks like himself, sends it to the company because he knows where it is, and he forces what we think to be the owner of this place to into the machine, which causes everyone that works in that place to re-download everyone's souls back into their original bodies, saving everyone's life, and the Doctor saves the world again. Anyway, by the end of this episode, everything is safe, everything is done, the company is closed, but it still leaves you curious who was really behind all this. So, that's it. Anyway, it ends with the Doctor talking to Oswin, and she says come back the next day and ask her to go with her, and he does. Also, she calls the TARDIS the Snog Box. I'm looking forward to this second half, and I hope that Oswin and the actress that plays her stays with the show for a while, because this is the first, well, to put retrospectively, this is the third companion I've seen in a Doctor Who series. Like, if I haven't said this before, I only started watching Doctor Who when the 5th series came out. I know I should go back and look at the David Tennant and the first series years, which I plan to do. I plan to watch the whole series, but that's a hell of a lot of seasons, and the DVDs are crazy expensive in Canada. Anyways, I'm getting off track, so basically, I'm looking forward to this new series, to the second half of Series 7, and you should too. So, y'all have a great day, and remember, the Doctor is out there.